Hello and welcome to my next lecture. I'm going to discuss how to decide whether or not you should sell a given product using this private label product decision-making calculator. Okay, with this calculator, you'll be able to determine whether or not you should sell a product based on answering questions with a yes or a no and putting a 1 in the given box here. So you could put a 1 here or a 1 in the no field based on the answer for a specific product. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to say, does the product weigh less than 2 pounds, including packaging? So if my product did weigh less than 2 pounds, I would put yes here. The next question here, can you capture significant market share for this product since there are no dominant brands for this item? So for example, if you were going to consider selling boxing gloves, for example, well, there is a dominant brand in that category, and that would be Everlast Boxing Gloves, right? So in that case, if you were to sell boxing gloves, you would put no here for that question, okay? Now, the retail selling price is between $12 and $100 on Amazon. I give that range because there are certain items that you could sell even up to $100 that you can get for basically $10 from China. I've seen some, I've purchased some myself. So in those cases, those would be great items to import because you'd still be able to sell it for a very high price and make a very large margin on it. I mean, I have an item that I import, it only cost me $12 and I sell it for $100. So in that case, I'm making a lot of money on that product. So if you can sell it within that range, that's a yes there. And on the low end, I like to stay above $12 because FBA fees in general, I'm going to average about $2.75 to $3 on a very small item to begin with, then plus product costs and shipping and all that. So you want to be able to make a little bit of money. So at least $12 is what I'd like to say. Okay. The next question, are there multiple search terms available to help generate traffic for this product? So I say use merchant words. Now, merchant words you can use for free up to a certain amount of searches per day. So even if you don't have a paid account, that's okay. So are there multiple search terms available? Okay, so we're going to go to merchant words now to see. So if we're going to consider selling a wine aerator, we can see there's obviously multiple search terms for this product. You can see wine aerator itself has 1.46 million, aerator wine, and obviously some of these words are the same, but wine aerator for red wine, white wine, and then there's other things here like pourer, wine glasses, self-aerating, and so forth, magic decanter. So there's a lot of terms for this here, and you can see a lot of them have a lot of search results there, okay? So that would be obviously yes. All right, the next one here, are there any pay-per-click ad spots still available for this product? So what I mean by that is when we go to Amazon here, you can see for this example, when I type in magic decanter wine aerator red, there are no spots available. And you can see here on the side here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ads all running for that search term. So there are no spots available for that. But on the next one, when I type in magic decanter wine aerator white, there are no sponsored ads at all. So in that case, that would be available. But on the other one, there are none available. So that means there's a lot of competition for that product, which is a bad thing. So, if it's a yes, then you're going to put yes here. If you're the yes on that one too, we put a yes. Do the top 3 search terms for this product have more than 100,000 searches per month? So we can look back at merchant words again, and we can see the number of searches per month for a given product. So here's one of the top search terms, and it's 1.46 million. So obviously this one would be a yes. However, if you searched for something else and saw that there wasn't a lot of search terms, then you might not want to sell it. So let's take another look. So golf ball set, and say there aren't that many searches for it. Let's see if we can see something where there's not a lot. So golf ball set doesn't return a lot, but maybe golf balls does. So you just make sure that you search in the proper way. So you can see here 20,000 searches, almost 2 million. So as long as you search in the proper way, so you exhaust all the different keywords to find your product and make sure that you're doing it in the proper fashion. So you don't just type in one term and then move on, okay? So let's go on to the next question here. Are there other excellent listings for this product, such as are there other products that have a lot of reviews and a lot of sales? So when I mean excellent listings, I'm talking about listings that are going to make a lot of money, right? So going back to the wine aerators, there's other people all having a lot of success here. You can see 1,900 reviews, 200, 385, and more. Well, and some bestsellers. So you know that there's a lot of good selling products here. And if I went into any of these listings, I could see that they've written an excellent listing. You know, they have very good bullets here. They have good pictures, and they have good information for their item here. This is a nice description and so forth. So, and even good images. So you could see that some of the top sellers do have good listings, which is a good thing for you, because then that means that, you know, these products in general sell well. So you'll be able to bite off some of their success, and then your product will have success as well, just due to some of the other success in that category. So we're going to say yes to both of these here as well. Are any of the top selling products from other sellers in the top 2,000 in a major category? So obviously, back to this one here, we would just check the sales rank and just see that, are they in the top 2,000? Well, this one's not. So then we go make sure that at least one of them is. So we'll go to this top bestseller here, and I bet you that's in the top 2,000. And right there, 419. So we'd want at least one product in the top 2,000. Okay, if not, then maybe it's not that strong of a product to carry, and maybe we should move on to something else since there's already enough competition, and we wouldn't be able to make as many sales. Okay, the product will not break in shipping. So yes, if it won't break, or no, if it is possible, if it is possible, it will break. So, you know, you don't want to sell stuff that's going to break in shipping, obviously, because then you can have a lot of issues. So you don't want to sell glass, you know, bottles or, you know, glass cups or anything like that, because you'd have to inspect every single one of them just to make sure there's no cracks in them or anything like that. So that's something to be wary of when you're considering purchasing items, okay? The product is consumable and will lead to reorders in the future. So obviously, if you say yes to this, that's a great thing, because, you know, then you'll be able to get sale after sale after sale again for items such as, you know, pet treats or dog treats, for example. That would be a consumable item and something that you'd be able to buy over and over and over again, okay? Is it possible to add value to this product, i.e. through bundling? Okay, so if we took a look at some of these products here, you know, this is a wine aerator gift set. Well, can you make a bundle out of a wine aerator set? So a bundle meaning like, here's the wine aerator and here's the stand that goes with it. That's a bundle. That's two items together that you're selling as one unit that you're going to make more value for that customer. Now, what is some other things that you can add to that? Well, we'll get into it in the course, but there's obviously other items that you could sell along with this to make that gift set even bigger and add more value to the customer. Okay, so that would be in case yes. All right, so we'll answer yes to that question there. Okay, the next question here: can this item be given as a gift? And just like I showed you there, you know, I typed in gift set, and all of these right here, you can see gift set, and here's a set, and so forth, and nice gift boxes, gift box 6P. So you know it could be given up as a set if there's actually gift set in the title of the product there, right? Okay, can you buy less than 250 units of this from the manufacturer? And why did I choose that number? Well, you know, because anything more than that, you're going to start getting into 500 pieces or 1,000 pieces, and that's a lot when you're first starting out. So you want to be able to buy 100 or 200 units of something so that you're not really putting too much money out for something, and you'll be able to do fairly well. So when we look at this here, you can see 120 pieces, you can see 1 piece, 10 boxes, or 100 units. So you know now that you don't have to purchase a ton of product to be able to buy those items from those sellers there, which is a great thing, okay? So we'll say yes to that also. And you can see it's already calculated that yes, we should buy this product. But of course, we'll just finish answering the rest here. Can you customize the packaging or the brand of this item to make it stand out versus the other sellers? So you want to make sure that you can customize the packaging when you work with, you know, one of the sellers out in China there. So, you know, we could see that right here. It says it in the listing, OEM, and that's going to mean that you could private label or you can brand it the way that you want, okay? So we're going to go back to the last question here, and we'll just say yes for that one as well. Is there less than 3 main sellers for this product, but yet it can still sell thousands of sales per month using FBA Toolkit to determine that? So when I go to FBA Toolkit, I have a product pulled up here. It's a silicone whisk set, and this is a private label product, and I could see that the sales rank has fluctuated here, you know, from, you know, the couple thousand, 1,700, 2,000, so forth. So I know this product sells a lot, right? And you can see they carry more than 1,000 at a time, and they've never even dipped below 1,000. So you know that they have a lot of sales if they have more than 1,000 at their at Amazon's warehouse, right? So this is a good selling product, and it's going to continue to sell well. Just like any product you could track in here, you could track the sales day to day. When it has less than 1,000, it's easier to see. So, if you see that it has a sales rank, basically in the first couple thousand on Amazon, you know that it has, at least 1,000 or 1,500 sales a month, and it's going to make it worthwhile to sell. Okay, we'll just say no to that one there, though, just whatever. Okay, so you can see the total there was, yes, you should sell it. So basically, if you're going to answer 7 or more of these with a yes answer, so you can see 7 exactly says nope, but when you go to 8, it says yes. Okay, now I would say if you have 7 exactly, that's a maybe. Okay, so we'll say maybe for 7, and we'll say 8 or more a resounding yes, and then anything less than 7, say like 6 or below, I don't think I would really sell it. Okay, 6 or 7, you could put on the fence, and then maybe if they're really close, then you could sell it. But think about it. If it's 7 or more or 8 or more, then it's a resounding yes. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for some of my next lectures, and I'll get into a lot more about, the specifics of, some of these questions are going to be answered in a lot of the other lectures there about why some of these are important and much more. So thanks for watching.